Factions have formed and a new world order is emerging. China is attempting to overtake global hegemony, and its actions are clearly evident. The AIIB is growing in size, and China is expanding its reach each and every day. You came here for the truth, so let me unveil that for you. Let's look at Canada joining the AIIB. Huge news as we see such an ally of the US, which is essentially the World Bank, the IMF. Obviously, they're definitely sided with the US, with the West, but now we see yet another US ally joining the AIIB. So let's get into it right away. Canada applies to join the China-backed AIIB, latest US ally to apply. As you look at their integration in with the US, exporting much of what they produce into the US, clearly a partner politically. We saw even what happened when that brief Prime Minister Paul Martin got in there and signed that North American treaty and then left. And that was all done here. We can see the partnership of North America happening, but here is something that goes against that, and this would be obviously a very important point. At the bottom, the multilateral institution seen as a rival to the Western-dominated World Bank and Asian Development Bank was initially opposed by the US, but attracted many US allies, including Britain. And we've seen the all around the world, in fact, countries are joining. I'll show you a list in just a moment. So what I would like to say is that, you have this sort of opposing force, the AIIB versus the IMF and the World Bank. But hang on for a second here. This is the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank. If you're interested in knowing information about it, just head over to aiib.org. All the news that's coming out right here, you can read about it. You can read about the founding of it and everything like this if you're interested to do so. And the very first one, the most recent news, President Jin welcomes Canada's decision to apply for a membership. Of course, they want as many countries to join up as possible. All right, then you look at this from the IB Times. ADB, IMF, World Bank to cooperate with the China-led Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank. So what we see here is Christine Lagarde, the whole crew up there saying, we're going to cooperate. They're a great institution. Everything is so great. Everything's so wonderful. Now, if that's actually the case, we know that they'll be up to the same deeds as the supranational organizations such as the IMF. We know that they won't do good, and they're not just, let's say, a for-profit organization. They're actually here to do misdeeds. So let's see what happens. I just wanted to bring that out. I feel it's important. This right here is a Wikipedia article that has been tallying up all of the countries, and you can see all of them and what their investment is, the percentage of shares, everything like that. So that will be in the description for you to check out. It's interesting. It's interesting to see because it's really all around the world. It doesn't seem to be, geographically oriented in any way, shape, or form. We can see that everybody, and this is the way I see it, everybody wants to be an ally of China. This century here, Jim Rogers isn't the only one who said this, that it's the century of China. So we'll see really what happens. But this to me shows people's desire to do business with China. They want to expand it. They want to be friendly with China during this time. If you found this video informative, please give me a thumbs up. Last but not least, if you found the video informative, I know you'll find my book, The Money GPS, even more informative. Head over to Amazon, look through the book. It has a look inside feature that means you can actually flip through the pages of the book and see if you like it. Take care.